Hey guys, welcome to another video by That Dentist Guy, and today we will be talking about why to consider BDS at all. Is it fun to do? Is it enjoyable? Is it really what it's hyped up to be? Or it's hyped up not to be? We'll see about that in this video. So the first thing that you need to understand is BDS, or Bachelor of Dental Surgery, is a course that deals with the ailments of the teeth. Now, to our consciousness, or when we start out, or when even I started out, I would seldom think, what's there to learn? Is there really that much that it takes about 5 years to learn, read, and maybe even get good at? Well, I can tell you now that I've completed my BDS almost, that it is definitely worth your time, your effort, and it is a journey of its own kind. Uh, so when I started my BDS journey, I came into this new world thinking that um, what being clueless about what is going on. Um, this is a 5 year course I had just gotten myself into. So when I was into it, there were certain things that I didn't know that I would love for you to know. So these are the parts of BDS that make it what it is. So the first thing is that it is an extensive curriculum. No matter how you put it, doesn't matter how much we debate about it. In the first few years, we do study some of the medical subjects, and I would definitely not debate about the extent or quarrel about how much we study. But I can tell you this: the head and neck portion of anatomy is in every dentist's hearts carved deep within, because we start out our classes with the dissections and models of the skull. We learn about osteology and the beautiful intricate knowledge of physiology combined with that, and with hints of biochemistry as well. Incorporated with these three in a very superficial manner is DADH, or dental anatomy and dental histology. This beautiful subject, if you do get your hands on it, it's really beautiful for you to understand. But if you do not, it's going to be quite hectic to manage it. So the curriculum goes on from a few parts of medicine to extensive part of dentistry, which starts spanning from just one subject in your first year to two in the second, to your preclinical work that begins in the third, to proper clinical years of about 8 to 9 subjects in the final year. And one thing is for sure: once you're done with this curriculum, you cannot complain about the intricate manner in which dentistry has been designed on its own. The second thing would be that it's a long course. So now a 5 year course is not something that's going to go by when you close your eye and you open it up and it's nothing is gone anymore. You just wake up in class because it's not over yet or something. But one thing that is to your advantage is you learn things, and I don't mean academic things only. You learn how to make friends. You learn how to lose them. You know the pain of being alone. You know the pain of being in a group and feeling alone, or you see the happiness of being in a group. You learn many different perspectives, because this is 5 years of your precious teenage lives. Enrolling in a long course definitely enables shy people to come out of their shells, for not so shy people to realize they have a shell. You know, a shell is good to have. And the other thing is, which was extremely beautiful and useful for me, or I don't know, which I really enjoyed a lot, is that dentistry is very practical in nature. As in, I can definitely promise you that if you enter dentistry, even in your first year, you will be carving those teeth out with wax. You will be so into the morphology of the tooth, and you will be a sculptor in the first year, you will be an artist in the second, and by the final, who knows, you might even make a good dentist. So that is how beautiful the practical work goes on. From preclinical models and wax, you go on to your preclinical work on typhodonts, which are fake teeth that you work on to perfect your skills. And then you go on to start working on extracted natural teeth, and then you go on to the beautiful world of dentistry, where you treat the patient with your heart and soul. So that is a very beautiful part of dentistry that I really enjoy myself when I do it. And the third thing was that it's a practical part. And the fourth thing is that you find a lot of smart colleagues. Now, what I mean to say about that is, when you're sitting in a class of people who were, deemed by Almighty to sit next to you and learn this art and craft, you understand that there are some like-minded people that you call friends, but and to some extent they are, in an intellectual level different from those other people around you, and you have these beautiful intellectual conversations where you discuss these syndromes or diseases or groups or triads, tetrads, pentads, if you're really that unlucky. And you just have this spark of joy in yourself. You think, wow, I'm blessed to be in this community. And the last most important thing is you enter into a world of its own. That is the world between the 32 or the oral cavity. You see all these amazing, beautiful feats that Lord Almighty has created, and you finally come to know of this deceiving satanic pathology that is involved in dentistry. And no matter how much we hype it up or we blow it down, there are certain things you see in the oral cavity that you cannot forget. That large chunks of calculus that fall through the patient's mouth onto your hands, legs, and feet, or they spark right into your eyes. The blood, the beautiful instrumentation techniques, the extremely awesome machinery, all these things will just crave your attention. And if you're passionate enough, let me tell you that dentistry is something that will be extremely exciting. So the only three things that can make your journey a success would be good group of friends that are going to support you and stand by you, a great mixture of different types of teachers, and the most important thing, a willing acceptance from your side to accept what has already become a blessing in your life. Thank you guys. BDS is now ours and we will be its forever. Thank you. Have a nice day.